is Dr. Faiz Izwan Anwar, and I'm currently the CEO of the brand called Abstrax, Jingga. But in the industry, we are actually known by the name of Abstrax. Right? So, being the CEO of the company is managed by myself and my partner, Mr. Fahmi Fabillah. So, as for Abstrax, we've been in the industry for quite a while, but seriously, we were established back in 2008, and my involvement with Abstrax came slightly later in 2010, right? And it is important for me to stress that I'm not the founder of the brand. I'm just the CEO of the brand that managed the brand overall, looking at the potential of the brand when I actually met Fahmi back in 2010. While I was studying my PhD in the States, I came back from my wedding, and then I met Fahmi at KL Live, I still remember. Back then I was actually producing shirts for Hujan band. So I actually produced a shirt called Hujan US Release. So I brought back the shirts produced in the States. It was selling well, so I went to the concert and then I met Fahmi back in 2010. And then we started communicating, and prior of me coming back to the States, I said to Fahmi that I really want to actually come in, and I see the potential of the brand going really, really far. And then our communication was on and off, but it didn't actually kick off late 2011, if not mistaken, prior to myself completing my, I would say, preliminary exam. For a PhD student, we have to complete a comprehensive exam. So after my exam, things are slightly laid back for me, and then I started the communication with Fahmi via WhatsApp. So everything is from, it's a long-distance romance between myself and Fahmi. I call it romance because we have the same chemistry. We have the same, we would say, the soul of Abstrax. So our communication started via WhatsApp, and not until I came back, maybe May 2013, when I really started, getting involved with the brand really seriously. So whatever you saw today is a work that myself and Fahmi have been doing for the past 2 years. So we have 2 stores, one in Shah Alam. We opened our store in, if I'm not mistaken, 21st of June 2014. And we recently celebrated our first year anniversary of Abstrax Concept Store in Shah Alam. And we opened the store in Bangsa 9th of May 2015, slightly a year later after Shah Alam outlet. So in short, people know Abstrax as one of the senior streetwear brands in Malaysia. We didn't start the industry, but we started the brand just ultimately because we realized that there was a misrepresentation of local brands back then in 2008. When I was actually skating back then, people are always attuned with Western brands, especially Alien Woodshop, Vans, Billabong, and whatnot. And we can see locals, wearing or idealizing Western brands. And then we really wanted to make a brand that we see locals wearing. So because of that, I would say, disappearance of local brand, we started the brand. Right? So because of that, starting as a skateboard brand, we emerged as we go along, for the past 7 years, to be a brand where it's abstract, it's general, it fits to different population of target market. But ultimately, Abstrax is all about streetwear brands. We actually try to promote designs that are creative, as well as aspiring, and to inspire generations.